This is Anjan Kumar. I am from SOC Softech. Okay, today I am explaining about previous video. We are already learned computer. What is mean by computer? What is mean by software? And what are the software? What are the types we have in the software? We'll learn. Today we are going to be learn programming language. Programming languages. Previously we are already learned software. Software means it's a collection of programs. Clear? If you want to implement any software, we need a programming languages. Without programming languages, we cannot implement any kind of softwares. So that is exactly, it's a programming language. The second one is types of programming languages. Languages. Okay. So first we have to learn the programming language, then we go for the types of programming languages. What is mean by programming language? So for example, before going to explain about programming language, we have to know languages. For example, languages which are the tools. By using these languages, a human being can share the ideas in between the human beings or else among the human beings. By using language, a human being can able to share the ideas, can able to share the thoughts of the human being. Okay, when you are coming to the programming languages, for example, this is a user, okay, and this is our computer. If you want to share some ideas to the computer, at the time we need a programming language, that is, it's a software. We need a software. By using programming languages, we are developing one software. That software will be communicating to the computer. That is called, it's a programming languages. So next step will be, we are learning the types of programming languages. At initial stage, at computer first generation, we have only one programming language is there, that is a binary programming language. Binary programming language. Okay, so binary programming language. Binary means what? It 0 and 1. Combination of zeros and ones. We are using only two elements. 2 means binary. So a programming language which is used only zeros and ones. So computer will understand only binary programming language. If you want to implement any softwares, using binary programming language only, we have to be implement. That means what? By using zeros and ones, we have to implement the softwares. Clear? So if you want to implement any software by using binary programming language, which is very difficult as a programmer perspective, as a tester perspective. Clear? So binary programming language, which is programming language, by using binary language only we can implement the software. Such kind of software only computer will understand. This is my computer. Computer will understand only binary language. Clear? But which is very difficult when you are a programmer perspective. So that reason we are moving into the another programming language, that is the assembly programming language. The second programming language is, it's a assembly programming language. Assembly programming language. Okay. So binary programming language, we should implement the software by using zeros and ones. When you go for the assembly programming language, which is something like English words. In this one we are using some mnemonics. Those are move, add, sub. Such kind of mnemonics we are using. By using these mnemonics, we can implement the softwares. Assembly programming language. The assembly programming language which is having some mnemonics. By using mnemonics only, we are implemented the software. If you want to such kind of software, the computer cannot understand. The computer cannot understand whatever the software you implemented by using assembly programming language. At the point of time, we should convert the software into, you should convert this assembly programming language into binary programming language. Okay. So this is a binary language. Binary language only computer will understand. Previously we have the assembly programming language is there. If you this assembly programming language, it cannot understand by the computer. At the point of time, we should convert this assembly programming language into binary programming language using some kind of softwares. Again, those are the translators. The translator concept we will learn in the next videos. Second programming language is what? Assembly programming language. So whatever the software you have implemented by using assembly programming language, such kind of softwares computer will understand when you are converting the assembly programming language into binary programming language. Clear? So everything is fine, the computer will understand your software, and the user perspective also we can easily develop the any kind of software, but these are the two programming languages which are the depends upon the platform, depends on CPU. Okay, for example, each and every CPU, each and every processor which having its own mnemonics, so that reason we are moving into the high level programming language. Okay, a programming language which is depends upon the CPU, such kind of programming languages we are calling it a low level programming languages. Okay, so a programming languages which are not depends upon the CPU, such kind of programming languages we are calling it a high level programming languages. Clear? So previously programming language, these are the types of programming language. At initial stage we have the binary programming language which is understood by the computer. We can call it a computer understandable programming language, or else binary code or machine language also we can call it, but we are using only two words. If you want to implement any program by using binary programming language, which is very difficult, so that reason we are moving into the assembly programming language. This assembly programming language, which is user perspective, we can implement any software by using some mnemonics. Such kind of mnemonics, if you implemented any software, at the time the computer will understand our assembly programming language. So that reason we should converting into the assembly programming language into binary programming language, that is called it's a translators. We will learn the translate in the next video, and these are the two programming languages which are depends upon the CPU. So that reason we are moving into the high level programming languages. Okay, so a programming languages which are depends upon the CPU, such kind of programming languages we are calling it a low level programming languages. When coming to the high level programming languages which are user perspective, so a programmer can easily write the program, that program can understand by the any computer. Clear? That is called it's a high level programming languages. In this one main examples are C, C++, Java, Python. Okay, different kind of programming languages are there. These all programming languages which are depends upon the, it doesn't depends upon the CPU. Clear?